More farming, boys. Hey guys, so today I just got a bunch of miscellaneous stuff going on. It's about time to start farming. We're trying to get the ammonia toolbars situated now and get them all working right. But I've been wanting to do these vlog deals forever. Dad's got to bring the toolbar back now because it's got problems. Need to tear apart one of the flow meters and try to figure out what the problem is because it's not putting on the proper rate. But in the meantime, this dirt that I put in Mom's flower beds the other day needs to get spread out. There's another pile over here and we need to spread that out, and then when Dad gets here we'll start seeing what's going on with him. Good job. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Glad to see that.
Sorry that I couldn't get you guys footage of us fixing this flow meter here. Dad was kind of in a grumpy mood and didn't feel like telemarketers. But anyway, basically what happened is down in there we had an O-ring when we were taking apart some other stuff yesterday. An O-ring got lost and got somewhere in the hose system, and it got tangled up inside the flow meter here and just tangled it up and made it quit working. So what we had to do is there's two little snap rings down in there that you got to take out on both sides. This little collar deal here will sit inside of here like so, and we had to get that out of there, spin it free, tension it, make sure it's all working right. But as in right now, we should be good to go. Had to go get some, sorry, at the hardware we have to get pipe dope. We don't have any more. The can we had was junk, so we gotta get more of that, put it on here, put it all back together, and hopefully we put on ammonia. Hold on to it on there, arrange that just like we did with that. So gooey.
Shit's coming out of there.
Alright, so we got the toolbar set up, working for the most part. Figured out our problem. It's we got some debris and rust, but anyway, we got it figured out now. We just bought this toolbar last winter because we switched to narrow row corn, or 20-inch row corn, last year as our first year, and we just borrowed the co-op's toolbar and did 300 acres and put urea down on the rest like all the other guys who do 20s. And but anyway, I'm empty. Dad went and got more tanks. I gotta go and fill out the charts for the turkey barns and mix medication, but the rate is still varying on this a little bit, you know, within 50 pounds at a time. And there's two pressure gauges up there where the little white pipes are, bouncing around a little bit as well. But so what I'm going to do before I go check turkeys quick is go unhook the hoses from the tank and get the tank ready to go. So all we got to do when Dad gets here is just hook up the new tank and the hoses here, and we'll be good to go. Close these valves, They're shut. Now you got to flip this bleeder. There, it's all bled out. Make sure these are shut again. Then you can take this out. Wow. Had a little whiff of ammonia there and had to kind of run away real quick, but we're good. So now that unhook these chains right away. I got coming here, I can just check down that, make sure it's okay. Check the water. Okay, we're good. Then I gotta go over here. Then I gotta come over here, grab this chart, and gotta write my initials right there. Write down the temperature, which is 74. And then there's two dead. It's already marked, it ain't supposed to be. But we got a new guy taking care of him now, so he'll be alright. That gets X'd out, which it already was, which it wasn't supposed to be either, but that's alright. Then over here we got citric acid running. Got about half a bucket without a scoop. Found it. Gotta fill it up a little bit. There. 2 more. There we go. Alright, that'll work. This is about half full. 1, 2, and a half-ish. Wash it off your hands quick. Oopsies. You didn't see that. I didn't do nothing there, no. It was alright. So what we got to do in here is just look down the barn, make sure everything looks okay, make sure our waters are clean and off the ground the proper height, make sure no waters are leaking, making a mess down there, make sure there's feed in here in this container, make sure there's feed down there in the pans, make sure turkeys look good, look for nothing, fans missing, curtains not right, there's something that doesn't look right. So now that that's taken care of, I'm just going to walk back to the tractor, bring it up here somewhere probably, and park the tank right here. And I'll wait for another one to show up and we'll get at her till I gotta leave to go to driving school. Yep, we're back to rolling now. I got a tank. Everything looks good here. I just got to do these 2 strips here. We were doing a little test deal to see if if a lower rate was affecting the rate and the way it came out on the monitor and the gauges, but it didn't matter. So we're thinking here, hopefully if we just run it a while, we'll get that problem situated out. What we're doing right now is putting on anhydrous ammonia, or NH3, I believe, pre-plant, which means we're putting it on before the corn is planted. Now, before we had narrow row corn, or 20-inch corn, we would side dress it, which would mean we would put anhydrous on while the corn was growing in 30-inch rows, so we could straddle the rows and side dress it with ammonia about end of May, early June, just depended on planting too. But when the corn's 4 or 5 inches tall, and it's nitrogen, so it helps the corn grow, it makes it green, it'll help give it more yield potential. Like, you can tell, especially in the soil. Like if there's a spot where we didn't get ammonia on or had a mess up and had low pounds of N per acre, then your corn will be yellow and it'll be junk. And you could have 180 bushel corn next to it, and right next to it, 10 feet down where you messed up and had a problem, it could be 100 bushels or less, or just, you just never know, depending on how great your distance was on your N per acre. So right now we're putting on about 180 pounds of N. Just a little wet, just a little. So, I guess I'm back to farming after driver's ed. I made an intro and everything right before I left, and because I was about certain I wasn't going to be farming after, but he's probably 40 acres into this last 80 that we got to do before we're done, and we got tanks sitting here, so we're going to get her done before the rain. That way we're completely done around home. A little too strong. Oh, it's time to get a new tank. I'm empty. My pressure gauges started dropping, so I gotta fold it up, drive across the road. There's my full tanks. Gotta go drop this tank somewhere, hook up one of them, and I'll be back in business. It's 11:30, still rolling, flying around, just slowly getting her done. Got the toolbar working really pretty good now. We're at a solid 180. Gallons per minute's alright. I got about 3/4 of a tank left, about 15 to 20 acres left, so I think we're probably going to have to go get the other tank. Make it. I got 650 pounds of N and probably 2 passes to do, which probably ain't more than 2 acres. Like that, we're done. So I want to fold this up and I'm going to sneak by the lane back here instead of tromping up through the field. So that's what we got. We're done. Everything around home's done now, so now all we got to do is probably one of these wetter days when it's too wet and this thing's fixed up the way we want it to be, we'll make the 45-mile trip east and join up with the other one, and when it gets fit, we're gonna run them both. And man, this thing takes too long to fold up. So that's gonna be it for tonight. I'm done. We're all done. If you guys like what you saw, sure to like, comment, dislike if you didn't like it, I guess. And if you don't like it, tell me what I can do better. I mean, I could tell you right now, I'm sure my voice, talking, I'm not real good at talking, but that's something that just improves with time. You can follow me on Snapchat at FarmBrothers3 and Instagram, FarmBrothers3, just like YouTube, spelled just like it. So, I mean, that's all I got for now. I'll catch you guys later.